What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the B-Dubs Movie Hub. Brian here, and I have a movie review for you today. So let's talk about Wolfman by Lee Wanell. With his marriage fraying, Blake persuades his wife, Charlotte, to take a break from the city and visit his remote childhood home in rural Oregon. As they arrive at the farmhouse in the dead of night, they're attacked by an unseen animal and barricade themselves inside the home as the creature prowls the perimeter. But as the night stretches on, Blake begins to behave strangely, transforming into something unrecognizable. So I saw Wolfman earlier today, recording this on Saturday, so depending on when I post this, it might get posted Sunday morning. But I did see it Saturday, and I did spend a couple days. I watched the original Wolfman from 1941, which I had not seen yet. And I did watch the 2010 remake starring Benicio del Toro, Emily Blunt, Anthony Hopkins. Just wanted to kind of revisit that one and see the original before I saw the new 2025 version. This will be a spoiler-free review. I'm not going to spoil the look of the creature. I'm not going to try to delve too much into much of the story. I will say it is quite different from these two films that I watched earlier this week. It's just a different take. It's a different story. I liked it. It wasn't what I was expecting. After watching the original 1941 version and the remake, I wasn't sure what they were going to do with this new one, but it was basically a complete re-imaging of the Wolfman lore. It had some similarities to the 2010 version. I really liked that there was not really a ton of CGI in this one. I think that's what took me out of the 2010 version a little bit. Way too much CGI in that one. This one has practical effects. The transformation are all practical. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I think CGI can kind of be a little overkill sometimes, so it was nice to see the use of practical effects during the transformation scenes in this film. I liked the cast overall. You got Christopher Abbott, who plays Blake, Julia Garner, who plays Charlotte, and then their daughter is played by Matilda Firth. All three were really good in this movie. Like I said, I try not to watch anybody else's reviews on YouTube. Scrolling through, you see the thumbnails, and I feel like just even by the thumbnails, I could tell that this wasn't getting the best reviews. But I didn't want anybody else's ideas to skew mine. I wanted to kind of go into this with my own thoughts. So again, I enjoyed it for what it was. It's not the best werewolf movie I've ever seen. I liked the original 1941 version a little better. I did like this one better than the 2010 version, though. Again, I think most of that kind of goes back to more of the practical effects side of things and not using so much CGI. It was so CGI heavy in the Benicio del Toro version. I thought it was pretty well done. It's a good story, good cast, great practical effects. So I did enjoy it. This was on my list of most anticipated movies. I did 20 plus on that list, so it's only the beginning here, so I got a long ways to go. But I enjoyed it. I like werewolf movies. I think if there was one negative thing I would say about it, and again, I'm not going to show you the transformation or what the werewolf looks like, but I feel like for me, I wasn't too crazy about how the Wolfman looked. It's very different from previous renditions and not as traditional. But I think that being said, I would probably give it. I haven't reviewed it yet on Letterboxd. I'm actually shooting this before that, which is odd. I usually go right to Letterboxd after I watch a movie, but I'd probably give it a 3.5. 3.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd is what I think I'm going to go with. So I'll probably type that out here on Letterboxd shortly. I know it's on a lot of other people's most anticipated lists of the year. We've got a long way to go. Lots more to come out here in 2025. I will link my most anticipated movies at the end, somewhere around here, just so you can go and check those out if you haven't already. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of Wolfman, if you've seen it. Are you planning to see it? I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this out with your friends. Hit that bell notification so you get notified for when I post more reviews and collection updates and all that. I am on Letterboxd, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll put the link in the description below to that. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you next time.